Hi everybody, my name is Paul and welcome to Cozy Aromas. This week is a bit of a different start to what we normally have because it's a snow day.
It really is a snow day.
So yeah, we don't, here in Ipswich we don't actually get that much snow normally, but yeah, overnight and yesterday being Sunday, today's Monday, we did get quite a lot of snow, didn't we?
We did, and it's still snowing now.
And it's still snowing, so what we're going to do now is just clear this forecourt as best we can so people don't slip over and so deliveries can still get in, because we're expecting deliveries today. So
we do every day, don't we, at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm now going to spend some time clearing this. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? It's just because we're expecting some deliveries today, some pallets, so we just need it to be a bit smoother. It does look lovely, doesn't it, the snow? When it's all laid, Willow loves it. She loves playing snowballs and stuff. She's always a fan of tennis balls. Well, I mean, she's a border collie and I think most of them are. So when I throw a snowball for her, she loves that. She hates the fact that it disappears as soon as it lands on the floor, wondering where it is, but she loves it. So the weather is bad. I mean, it's really quite bad actually. It's nasty. The weekend was horrible weather. Loads of snow coming down, and it's doing the same now, as you can probably see on camera. And it's just going to be the same for the rest of the day. It's now 3 o'clock and we've sent everyone home because Posty's been, he's collected the orders for the day, so we just don't want to risk it really with anyone. It's just, you can see the road. The road has been, you know, it's now the afternoon, and the road, as you can see there, is just white. So yeah, we want everyone to be careful on the way home, and so yeah, they're off, we're off. We're going to go home and do some work on the laptop, aren't we?
We are.
So yeah, there we go. So it's now Tuesday, and I have had the news that I have been waiting for since October, I think it was. We have now been given a completion date on our new warehouse, which is next Wednesday, fingers crossed. So between now and then, I need to, well, there's loads of paperwork I need sorted out, as always, with these kind of things. But I need to arrange for all of the services and everything that we need doing to the place. I need to arrange appointments for those people to come in so they can quote up and get things done for us. But yeah, it looks like we actually might be moving into this new place after all. We had our doubts, but yeah, I mean, we can't wait. I mean, there's loads of work that needs doing, which we will be doing as quickly as we can. But what's important to us as well is we want the place to look nice for the team. At the moment, it is horrible. I mean, it's really not a nice place at all because it's been used as a warehouse, so it's industrial. But as our team are going to be there for a big part of every day, we want it to look really nice. So nice and fresh, nice and bright. We want to get loads of pictures up on the walls, big canvases and stuff. But yeah, I mean, when we do get the keys, it probably won't be in this week's episode, but next week when I get the keys, we'll show you around so you can have a little look and see what you think. But yeah, exciting news. So at last, we've had these delivered. Now these are our custom 4-pod boxes. We make these up. These are mainly for our VIP boxes. Make these up, and our 4 wax mounts will sit in there nicely in these holes. Keeps them nice and secure. We've had this on order for, I don't know where it's on now, probably, I think that was before Christmas as well, actually. Yeah, I think that was before Christmas. Anyway, they just arrived, but because of all the snow, the lorry couldn't make it down. So I had to meet the lorry at the top of the road with this tiny little van, load them all into here, and then load them back onto the pallet here. So that's all fun and games. Now I'm waiting. Now I've got to go back up the top of the road. You can see right at the top there, because the 2 wooden pallets I've left up there. So I don't want to annoy any of the residents. So I need to go collect those. Roll on to when we get a new warehouse. That's for certain. So this doesn't happen again. So it's just before 7 AM on Wednesday, and what the team are doing today, are getting the VIP boxes all set up and ready for dispatch. So there's going to be quite a lot of activity today, but we are a couple of team members down. So today it's going to be a bit tough, but they'll get through it. I mean, they're superstars, so they'll get through it. So we've got these boxes up here. These, as you can see, there's the gaps there for 4 of our cozy pods. Those, they're here, they're there. We've got, you can see right down the bottom there's 2 cages there with them all in. And Cindy, who works remotely, she makes them all, doesn't she?
She does, yeah.
So we'll go pick them up from her in the van tomorrow as well.
Yep, and we've got a van full of them as well.
And we've got a van full of them now as well. Yeah, and so what they'll be doing is putting all of the cozy pods in. The 4 for this month, they'll have like a little system set up like they did last month. Get their leaflets in, and then they will be out to all of our members next week, won't they?
They will.
No, not next week, later this week.
Later this week, yeah.
Yep. Chilly one today, isn't it?
Very chilly.
It's one of those things, it's always the same, isn't it? After you've had snowfall, a couple of days later, it is just horrible, isn't it? You know, the snow is all gone all slushy and horrible, and it's just freezing.
Ice.
It's just freezing. And unfortunately in here, obviously, this little unit, there's no heating out here. So what we're going to have to do for the team, whilst they're standing here doing it, and most of the time it's pointless having heaters set up because everyone's sort of walking around doing things. But today they're going to be in one place, so we've got a little heater out here just to take the edge off.
Yes.
And you've got some product development to do as well.
I do. Lots of samples to make up so we can test, and lots more candle development.
Yeah, we've had lots of samples from the fragrance houses, haven't we? So we're going to make those up, and some of those will become cozy, and some of them will form part of another little venture that we're working on, which more details will be released soon on that one. Some of you may remember that last year, we mentioned in the vlog last week as well, the last year for Captain Tom Moore, we raised some money with the help of all of our customers. Raised some money for his 100 laps around the garden campaign. Well, in light of his passing, we want to do something in his memory, but also to raise more money with for his foundation, for the Tom Moore's Foundation. So we've come up with a really nice design for a new label of one of our products, and the plan is we're talking to our PR company about it and our brand company, and we've also sort of spoken to a number of customers about it to see what they think about potentially selling one of those, and all of the profits that it generates donate to his foundation, which we feel will be lovely, and a lot of our customers feel it will be lovely as well. The issue is, since his passing, there's been a lot of products, people selling things online, which have cropped up, basically profiteering off the back of his death, and it's getting a lot of bad press. So obviously we're going to be donating 100% of the profits to his foundation anyway, so we kind of avoid that. However, there's still going to be the odd person, you know, here and there who takes exception to it, and those people are always the type of people who've got a nice big following online of friends and people like that. So we've just got to be careful if we do this, because I mean, we'd love to raise some money for his foundation. You know, what a guy, and you know, so his legacy should continue, and we'll try and help that as best we possibly can. But yeah, I mean, if we decide to do it, we'll share the info with you guys so you can have a look and see what you think. So I've just decided to come down to the new warehouse that we're moving into. We don't have the keys yet, that's not until next week, but I just need to take some photos of the outside of it so we can see how dirty it is and see what work needs doing, because there's quite a lot of work that needs doing to it. So I'm going to quickly show you now so you can see what it is we're actually moving into. So there it is. That building there is going to become ours. It goes right up to past the door there, up to that pipe, and all the way back over there. So it's not the biggest of buildings. It's about, the actual square foot of it is about 4,700 square feet. However, it's also got a full-size mezzanine floor in it, which doubles that space, which means it's not far off 10,000 square foot, this unit. So it's ideal. As you can see from underneath there, you've got all around there are the offices and toilets, all the way down the end there. These are all offices, and then around the back there's all storeroom. Downstairs is where the storage of our products will be, and picking and packing, and obviously that's where goods will come in and our collections will happen. Then upstairs, that's just completely open plan, so that's where we're going to be making all of our products. and doing all of the product development and research and things like that. Tamer's going to have her own little lab up there, which is all rather exciting. So yeah, and I mean, as you can see here, the cladding is just disgusting. It's filthy where the old signs used to be, and you can't really quite see it on camera, but it's not pleasant. So we're going to do our best to try and improve that and make it look as nice as possible. But yes, there's a lot of work that needs doing, which I'm trying to organise today, just to get people booked in. So fingers crossed, this can all look nice by the time we actually move in about 5 or 6 weeks.
It's Thursday today. It's another really cold one. I've got my heater under here ready to turn on to try and keep all our legs and feet a bit more warm and mobile. But today we are finishing up the VIP boxes. As you can see, the team managed to get together 1,000 of them yesterday, and we're just going to finish putting the last ones together and then we can post them all out. It's a very long process, and poor Paul has to print all the postage labels.
Yeah, that takes a while, that one.
Takes a few hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, not because of the process we've got, because that's relatively straightforward, but just printing that number of labels is takes a while to do.
It does.
But we'll get there, won't we?
We will.
So nice and early again. We've been in a little while. It's now 7:20. Waiting for the team to come in. I've cleared the snowfall out the front. It was only a light dusting overnight.
Yes.
But yeah, otherwise it's going to be cracking on with these today.
It is. We stopped for our special supplies.
Yeah, need a Starbucks, don't you, on a day like today? It's definitely a cold one. We've got more deliveries today, which, I mean, well, you know,
where do we put them?
We talk about it all the time, don't we? But that is the bane of our life at the moment, is stock. We've got another pallet of wax turning up today. There was going to be yesterday, but the driver stopped at the top. Most drivers, if they can't make it down the road, they'll just stop at the top, won't they?
Yeah, they'll just reverse in or even drive in at the top.
Yeah, reverse in the top. They'll drop the pallet. I can either take the van up there, or they can, or I can wheel it down. Obviously, I can't wheel it down because of the snow. Yeah. But I can certainly take the van up. But this guy didn't do that. There's a main road at the top, and he pulled over on the side of the main road, and was going to drop a pallet there for me to do 2 trips.
And just leave it in the middle of a main road?
On a main road, and I mean, like, you know, constant traffic going past all the time. So he was unhappy that I told him to take it away, because there's no way I was going to do that.
That's not safe.
No, so hopefully they bring it today on a smaller vehicle like we asked, to actually get down the road. But yeah, we've got quite a lot of wax here actually. We've got these here, that's a pallet there. All of this is wax as well, and we've got that. We've got another pallet due today. We've got 3 pallets due on Monday, and also next week in a separate shipment we've got another 2 pallets. Yes. So there's a lot of wax coming. There's nowhere to put it, no. But there's a lot of wax coming.
We'll find somewhere.
We'll figure out. We
go through it quite well, though.
We do go through quite a lot, don't we? So
we do.
That's good. Well, I mean, I can't quite believe it, but we've just had the paperwork through for the new warehouse, and I've just signed it, and I'm now sitting in the solicitor's car park. I've just handed it over to them. So we are now in a position where we are just waiting for the landlord and their agents and everything to get the bits done their end, so we can pay our deposit and pick up the keys. How exciting is that? You know, we've been waiting 4 months, and now it seems to be happening really quickly in the past week. Really looking forward to getting this done now. I just quickly wanted to show you this. This here is where our solicitors are, in that big building there. Look at this for a view that they have out their office over Ipswich waterfront. What a beautiful place to work. Now, I've had multiple meetings down here, and there's loads of nice restaurants down here as well that we've been to, and it is such a nice place. Perhaps later in life we can get a Cozy HQ down here. That would be lovely.
It's Saturday morning and we're in Cozy HQ having a good sort out. It's very needed because we're maxing out our space at the moment, aren't we? We're struggling to get pallets in, which we've got lots more arriving. That's
it, yeah, we've got quite a lot arriving during the week, haven't we? I think we've got about four or five, four pallets of wax, 1 pallet of custom boxes. So there's just a lot of things to move around. So we're just trying to make use of the height we've got in here. Make use of being able to get 2 pallets back to back there. We're taking a load of stuff to the storage containers. If I go around here, you might be able to see the van, probably not. No, but the van's out there full of stuff ready to go. We're just trying to make some space really, just so, yeah, we can get things in. and then we will
Can still work through it.
can still work whilst we're getting things prepared to move to our new place, which is all exciting, isn't
Very
it?
exciting.
Hopefully, next week's episode that you watch, we will have the keys and we'll be able to give you a glimpse of the place.
Can't wait to share it with you.
But until then, thanks a lot for watching, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.